Well. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another cast of In Dust We Trust. I am, of course, assisted today by my lovely assistant, Anthal. Say hello if you're out there.
Hello, hello.
And we're just waiting for the teams to get ready here. So, Anthal, give us a little bit of a background on Randy and friends.
Ready and Chums, as I believe they're called. They are a 9-4 team or 8-4 team. I can't remember. They do have a pretty solid lineup with like Blackie Monster, Kraka, Spammy, Snow. Some names you might remember, but they haven't really been performing that well in Open. So, and it did take them a little bit long to actually field 6 tonight. They're just now starting to get people into the server. There's a little bit of snafu with trying to reschedule tonight. Of course, Industry Trust saying, yeah, we can't do Friday through Sunday, and we have a match tomorrow, and everything else is booked, so get 6 or get out.
The eternal schedule shuffle. Nobody can get 6 people together in one single place. I don't know how businesses do it.
So I'm showing that there are 12 people in the server sometime in the future, pretty shortly. So hopefully people will start readying up, and this will start pretty quick.
Well, I'm seeing 11 in the thing here, but maybe there is an extra slot there without a name in it. I do need to get the keybinds going, and I may well just be skipping that 12th person because they're so late to the show.
Well, thankfully, I think they only have 6 people on their roster. Should be pretty easy for you to figure out who it is. So tonight's match is on CP Badlands. Everybody knows Badlands. It is probably the most scrimmed and played map in competitive sixes. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of back and forth on this. It's well known, well tried, well played. There aren't many unique and new strats that can be come up with. It's all about really who wins that mid fight. If they take too much damage, they're just going to completely have to back out and maybe lose their second as well.
Well, I know that Bill will be happy on this map, because this is all his type of stuff.
With Industry Trust playing so strong on pretty much every other map, I do think they're going to win this. I wouldn't be surprised if Randy and Chums did take a round or 2 off of them. Maybe even up to 3, but I'm going to leave it at 5-2 is my prediction.
Alright, well, we will go with that. I think there was a small possibility of it being a clean wipe, but we'll have to see.
Well, Randy and Chums do have pretty good players on their side. They did have a pretty hard matchup early, too. Losing teams like Big Boys, Hanky Panky, and Basics Octopus Emporium, so it's not like all of their matches. And last week they lost to Crunchy Bunch. So it's not like all of their losses were like high open teams that weren't quite in the top 10 or anything. Yeah, these are like the top 5.
Basics Octopus Emporium was actually a real struggle for them. That was a 4-5 game, so that would probably be right about the level where they're at right now.
Yeah, exactly. And they did take 3 rounds off a Crunchy Bunch, and based on what rankings you're looking at, Crunchy's either number 1 or number 2, with Indust taking the other slot. So that's why I'm saying that this team might be able to get 2 or 3 rounds off of Indust We Trust.
Well, Crunchy Bunch is an interesting team for sure. They use a lot of stuff that may or may not work on teams. I know that Crunchy Bunch have been very good with their sniper this season from what I've seen them play. So it may well be that these guys are really strong against snipers. I don't really actually know. I haven't followed them enough to be able to say. However, I'm thinking definitely that Industry Trust have this. It's just going to be a degree to see how much they have this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, it looks like we're still waiting for that 11th person.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. When I actually look at server info, it was at 12, and now it's back down to 11.
Yeah, I was able to bind the medic to an empty slot as far as keybinds go, so you can't actually do a keybinding unless there's 12 slots there filled, so I guess I got it when they had someone attempting to get in, I don't know. It might be one of those situations where the ESEA client isn't paid up and they're trying to bring in one of their roster riders.
Well, they only have 6 on their roster, and they're all paid.
Oh, goodness. It may be a last-minute recruiting going on here in IRC somewhere.
I think rosters might even be locked. They might just trying to be delayed while they get a 6 in who might be like on his way or something, because they were really trying hard to reschedule.
Yeah.
And they might just be forced to start this 5v6.
Well, God save
due
their
to
soul
really
if they try to
dumb-
do that.
Because of really dumb ESEA rules, if it goes a half an hour past start time, they actually start to shut down the servers, and you can't report a forfeit win anymore if the match hasn't started.
Yeah, I know that Mumbo was talking about that the other day. One of their teammates went AFK during that window of opportunity, and it was like there's speculation whether or not it was going to be a coin flip to see who won.
Yeah, that was on, I believe, one of their G-Pit matches.
But we really don't want to see that anyways, just because, you know, Mumbo wants his power rankings and stuff like that, so... Somewhere in an alternate reality, there's like a fantasy football league dedicated just to ECA.
Oh, this is the first week that the Power Rankings have actually put Crunchy Bunch over in Dust We Trust.
Well, Crunchy Bunch definitely have been playing like just great games. They pretty much deserve to be where they're at right now.
It'll be interesting to see those two teams like fight each other in the playoffs, if it happens. I suspect it'll happen, like the final will be in Dust We Trust versus Crunchy. Unless there's a major upset somewhere.
Well, I can't remember if I saw it or not, but I definitely want to go back and see how Big Boys versus Crunchy Bunch went. Because that actually would be an interesting battle.
While we wait here, I can go ahead and check that.
The two teams just had a real similar vibe in how they played G-Pit.
That is actually Crunchy Bunch's only loss. Big Boys beat them on Snake. Oh, I'm sorry, Metalworks, 5-2.
Ah. Now the next time they meet, it's going to be actually a really good match then.
And I wouldn't count Big Boys out. They could upset either in Dust or Crunchy. They're a really strong team, and in Dust We Trust really had to fight hard to play them on Snake last week.
For sure. One thing I really am sad about, though, is the loss of the Boomafu's playoff chances.
I think they might still have a chance. There's a whole lot of 8-4 teams right now.
Yeah, Schlaner was saying that they still got a small shot at it. I don't know.
I think they might have to win out.
Yeah, they would basically have to pull something just out of their clutch bag.
They do have kind of an easy-ish schedule. There's still going to be some rough teams in there. But they would make it like a bottom of the bracket playoff seed.
And I don't know what kind of opportunities they have to actually rectify that. It's like, you know, like if they were to get just an upset win against like Crunchy Bunch right now, you know, it'd possibly give them a chance to actually do that. But I don't know what they're up against right now.
It's mostly easy teams for the next few weeks. I think this might be the last hard-ish matchup for In Dust We Trust. And after this, they're playing like pretty much nobody in the top 10 since they've already played them all.
Yeah, well, that's that ECA scheduling is really weird. It starts them off real easy, then it gets real hard, then it's like, we'll play some middle of the pack. What the heck?
Well, they randomize the seeds in the beginning, and then I believe after week 2, the first 4 matches, they start placing you with other teams similar to your record. So there were a bunch of like undefeated teams in week 3, and then they all played each other, and then there weren't any more undefeated teams.
That's one way to get rid of them.
Well, it looks like we are starting here.
Yes.
So we have In Dust We Trust on the red team versus Randy and Chums picking the blue side.
And we're going to see us some Demoman rollouts here. This is one of the better maps for Demoman rollouts because it's a real big thing.
It's a little difficult, but it is the staple. Like, you can judge a demo based on how quickly he gets to this middle point.
Both sides making a little bit of a mistake there. Oh, mad showstopper getting really delayed there.
Yeah, Scout's showing up first this mid-fight here. A little bit surprising. Randy and friends really low on health immediately. And Dust We Trust trying to capitalize, and Crack and Showstopper immediately go down.
Mumbo all over their medic. Oh, Mumbo goes down.
Yeah, but this is probably going to be a wipe. We're going to see the last scout, Darkstar, cap while everyone else goes up and takes the second point. A really strong start for Indus We Trust.
Yeah, and history's repeating itself. Mumbo's the only one that died. Oh, Mumbo, we love you.
You can see Indus moving up to the point here, trying to get a little bit of a heal. They're probably going to try and push in through this upper area. Looks like Ludicide already taking that ground and taking a little bit of spam, almost going down here.
Cracker is the designated sniper for tonight. Also have a pyro, and Endus does have his Uber up.
The scorch shot coming out on that pyro too.
Oh, extra bouncy.
A little bit of an interesting choice, but the Uber is popped for Indus We Trust. They're coming right in. That pyro really delaying it, forcing Indus to flash around. They have done nothing with this Uber at all. But both scouts just kind of walk onto the point after baiting the sticks, and that is a quick round for Indus We Trust.
Interesting theory, but it takes some execution there to pull that one off.
Yeah, that pyro just kind of made everyone on Randy and Chum just kind of stand back and be like, "Well, we got this."
Well, it was certainly something there, anyways.
So both of them was actually nailing the roll at this time, getting there about the same time. But Blackie Monster already taking some damage early from Klepto over here, and a lot of damage coming out.
Fearless jumping onto Kleptomaniac, getting him with 2 rockets to the back.
That Klepto finally going down. It looks like Randy and friends might actually be able to get their health back up and force Indus We Trust out. Lunacide, Mumbo, and Klepto all going down in that mid fight, but not a ton of health left on Randy and Chums as they come in.
They're still going in strong. They want that second point. They're going to get that second point no matter what.
Probably a wise move for Indus We Trust to back out. Probably play to both Ubers here at the last point, see if they can't get a good wipe going, and then push out to second and take mid. But they're going for a forward hold up here. It's a risky maneuver because nobody is really watching that lower main area.
Well, we have Kleptomaniac trapping both of those lower doors. So we're going to see if anyone falls for that. But it just sounds like a bit of a spam fest outside. They're actually going high, so Klepto's not going to be able to make any use of that.
Well, the idea is to just deny people coming in from those lower doors. This is a pretty standard forward hold. They're going to try and get them to pop early so they can use their own Uber to actually defend last. And you see Randy and Chums taking a lot of damage up here in the bats area, almost losing their pocket.
Yeah, look, good spam from the soldiers on Indus We Trust. Just sort of edging out there just enough to not take damage, but deal it.
And Showstopper also taking a lot of damage with Snowy just not looking too good over here.
Well, they're not split holding quite as strong as Indus We Trust. Indus We are. That's what they call themselves on Talk Like a Pirate Day. But either way, their split defense there is looking a lot better.
It's really easy to just spam out these 2 really tiny doors. Eventually, Randy and Chums are just going to have to say, you know what, fuck it, we're going to have to rely on our DM. We're going to have to pop early and just go in. Lunacide does go down, but Spammy is down. Show is down.
Showstopper just walks into a ton of spam there. Relying on the DM does not mean run into your death. I think they should have been a little bit more conservative there, but they are going to pull out. It looks like Indus We Trust. Well, there's going to be... half of them are attacking, half of them are pulling out. It's really hard.
There's a little play for the back half there. I think Indus We Trust are going to use this opportunity to go ahead and try and take the second point.
Oh, wow.
I'm almost wondering if Snowy was relying on his medic to pop him in there.
Kraka going in for the final point! Kraka is possibly going to get this. Kraka on the final point! Kraka wins it! Kraka wins it! Oh my god, wow. Bill going, Lunacide rather, going through the left door there, totally missing Kraka. Kraka just walks in, fakes out the det, and takes the round.
Was he standing on top with the control points on?
No, he was right outside the sliding garage door, just standing there, and Lunacide just strolled on out and missed him completely.
It's a big mistake for a round for Randy and Chums.
A huge play for Randy and friends. Big mistake for Indus We Trust. Wow, check your corners. You really have to. Indus We Trust.
Mumbo goes down in this mid-fight, but a lot of damage is going out on Randy and Chums. His Spammy is shortly to follow. Klepto not looking too good on health over here, and Lunacide also goes down. But Indus We Trust are just cleaning up with no medic left on Randy and friend. They're looking to get maybe a med pick, but Snowy does bomb in and is unable to do... Actually, he did get Darkstar.
Yeah, he did get Darkstar, who was on the point there. Good DM from Indus We Trust, sort of making up for that last round there where I don't know if Lunacide noticed that, but when he watches the VOD, he's going to be hitting himself in the head.
Well, Spanny is up sniper, and he is taking a peek over here at the second point. It manages to take out Bill. It is not the med, but that's going to be enough for Randy and Chums to just come on in and defend the second point.
Yeah, we have Fearless up on the spire there, just spamming down at the medic and pocket. But
yeah,
hitting himself.
Dust is not in a good position right here. There's a scout all over him. There were sticks everywhere, and that is a forced Uber. This is the opposite of what they wanted to happen right here.
Yeah, and they were so clumped up there that that scout really shouldn't have been able to pull that Uber out. That's really unfortunate.
Well, and Dust was kind of trapped in with a little sticky trap. A very obvious one, but he was kind of just held up against that spire.
Well, we're going to see what Chums are going to do. It doesn't look like they're going to be pulling that Pyro out there. It looks actually very, very just standard sixes defense here.
But Lunacide behind the combo right now, looking to get some damage in on the medic.
He gets some damage.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's just going
he
wild.
He missed his first rocket.
Oh no, Lunacide!
Randy and Chum's unable to kill him, but he is unable to do enough damage to that medic. He's got down to about 60 health and did not pop.
Well, and Dust We Trust still have the control in this. They're bringing Darkstar in as a little bit of a sniper artillery here. Going to take a quick shot down the middle here. Takes a shot to Scout, doesn't hit nothing.
You see Blackie Monster over here on the stairs, like really playing conservative. He knows that sniper is up, and he does not want to get picked.
Kraka going for the counter snipe here, trying to find that Darkstar, but can't quite find him. Does see the soldier there, takes a shot.
We also do have Fearless up on heavy over here on the left side, trying to provide a little bit of cover for his sniper, and Darkstar goes down.
Kraka making the sniper play there now. Let's see if he can get another.
He's looking up that stairs in the lower area, taking a whole bunch of spam, having to back out.
Yeah, Mumbo just sort of lurking in the back there, looking for some sort of opportunity. He sees Kraka, I think.
Kraka took a shot at him, but missed.
Mumbo's got to be careful. He could get headshot just as easily as anyone else.
And he goes for the Huntsman instead.
Darkstar is using standard rifle, but the Huntsman has been deployed. This is a really interesting play here. It's basically they're just spamming the Huntsman and trying not to get headshot. But I really don't like the Huntsman's chance against the standard rifle, especially since none of those arrows are even in the vicinity. He's taking such a quick shot that he's just hoping, pretty much.
Yeah, he's definitely going for a Luxman play here. And he's sitting in spawn, comes back up with the op. Says, you know what, fuck it. My arrows aren't connecting. I'm just going to go for a good old-fashioned snipe. It takes a shot from Darkstar, that takes a second shot. That buff saved his life there, as both those body shots connected. Oh, that's a third body shot.
Oh, look at that. Darkstar takes one back there. It's the battle of the buff snipers. And Darkstar takes the head!
Darkstar.
Darkstar down!
It's going to give Crack a little more breathing room, try and get a pick here. Yeah, he's moving up aggressively on the stairs. Thankfully, Indus is playing way back in bats.
Yeah, we did have Lunacide in there maybe a little bit too much, and almost paying for it, though.
Darkstar opting to come back as Spy. He's disguised as a friendly sniper. He's going to bait out a headshot and maybe go for a med pick.
Well, these spy plays have always been really, really good. He's actually going to cloak and not bait out. He's going in for a stab. Oh, man, that rocket came too close for comfort. But Darkstar is uncloaking now in the back of their base. Let's see what he does with this. He finds the medic!
By the med!
Oh! Showstopper stops that show.
Down to about 75 health. I wonder if they hurt him, or that med just got super lucky.
Well, when you hear something shanking your med, you usually turn around.
Sniper didn't work, Spy didn't work, so Darkstar busts out the heavy.
Not a bad thing, though. Lunacide is usually the designated heavy. Kraka has the Luxman out again, taking shots up the stairs, looking for a silly Billy head plug.
And we now do have a Pyro up? Pyro, Heavy, and Sniper on Badlands? It's a risky maneuver. I think this Heavy's just going to be able to walk in and destroy that entire team right now.
Well, let's see what we got here. The thing is that Heavy versus that Huntsman. Huntsman tends to be really effective versus Heavy. Air shot by Kraka.
Lunacide bombs in and is able to get the pop off, but Mumbo goes down a little premature, so that's 2 down. And yeah, they're not going to have to use Uber to defend second instead of push into last.
Randy and Chums are just getting the heck out of there and taking that area, so it looks like that the hold is completely done with it for now.
Well, Randy and Chums did back out. They're now defending last once again. They just didn't have the confidence to push into second. But the Huntsman playing a little aggressive.
Darkstar rocking the family business as his secondary on heavy.
I'd almost say I'm surprised that's allowed, but it's such a bad weapon.
Yeah, that's probably why it's allowed. Darkstar waddling in here, though. Is he going to be the heavy spearhead, so to speak?
Well, it looks like they might just take this in through the main area. They're going to pop early. There's sticks everywhere. They do pop on the soldier first. The heavy putting out a lot of damage on the enemy heavy. Down goes Spammy. Down goes Fearless.
And on the point he goes.
On the point.
This is great. Lunaside had a really good angle there. Oh man, Lunaside down, but Mumbo on the point!
Alive above the point, and it didn't really do much for him. It's now 2-1 for Industrial Trust over Randy and Chums.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much the right play. Just go in, get that pop, stop playing footsie with the Huntsman, and get it done.
Took quite a bit of time to push into that last. I'm really, really surprised. Klepto getting really aggressive with this rollout, sitting about 80 health here. One rogue stick will take him out.
Yeah, meat shot, rogue stick, pretty much anything.
Well, Blackie Monster down really early for this team. It's snowing, spinning, following quick.
People just dropping for Randy and Chums. Bill hit the skybox there trying to make a shot on something.
Well, both Mumbo and Darkstar did go down, and you have Lunaside just chasing down this demo, not really able to connect with his rockets. Only 30 health left, but man.
It's like the Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
At him.
Wile E. Coyote did not get his Roadrunner this time.
And Crack had taken a bunch of damage too, had to back out to forward spawn, but is still in the mix over here. Second point is captured. Crack is still behind this team. That is a forced early pop over here on Gray Bridge.
Well, definitely feathering the cap of Randy and Chums, but let's just make sure that they're still just really taking this aggressively. It's just like, we're in Dust We Trust. We take your base over. It's what we do.
Lunaside kind of going in for the side play behind him, is able to take out Kraka. He's looking for a pop or maybe even no Uber on this team.
Lunaside dancing around with his escape plan! Oh my god!
Jumps on the point after the distract.
Now, Mumbo was saying that he was a distract, but damn, that was the escape plan distract of the damn year.
That is 3-1 at the half for Industrial Trust over Randy and Chums. Randy and Chums only getting one good round off this team so far.
I gotta say, that's absolutely hilarious. It's like, dance around with your escape plan, take points.
It didn't even seem like he had that much focus fire on him, just that one soldier, but I guess it was enough of a distraction where that scout could just walk on the point and take it. I'm not really sure what happened there. I was focused on the Luna play.
And Valve thinks that it's balanced with the normal shovel.
I think they've probably given up on that fight by now.
Well, definitely at halftime, we've seen like I still just can't believe that such a play there by Randy and Chums to take that one round. That's just awesome. It's like, man, I'm still just in disbelief that worked.
I think that's what they're going to have to do to get like a second, third, fourth, even fifth round off this team.
Well, yeah, based on DM, it's just not working for them, so they're going to need to be devious.
Yeah, they have to capitalize on these mistakes and just make the plays. And the frag difference on these two teams is ridiculous right now.
Yeah, for sure.
In Dust We Trust having 37 frags over 25 for Randy and Chums.
Mumbo having a bit of a rough night tonight, too. That's just not really getting in there and doing much tonight. This has all been...
He's only got 4 frags, only about 100 damage per minute so far. But with that last just taking forever to cap, I mean, it's kind of expected.
Yeah, it's just it just seems it's the Darkstar and Kleptomaniac show tonight. Darkstar been, you know, even with his attempts to snipe just not working out for him, doing a lot of work despite.
Yeah, he's off-classing like crazy.
I just wish that they would run Mumbo as sniper a little bit more. He is so good at it. But it looks...
I know there have been talks, like, maybe it was a mistake to put Darkstar on the off-class sniper, but he even claims that he stole it from Mumbo at times.
Well, Darkstar is not a bad sniper by any means, but Mumbo is just a really good crack shot, and that's the exact type of shot you have to be in ECA.
And we do have the start of the second half, as both demos are arriving at the middle point right now. Industrial Trust now on the blue side with red side for Randy and Chum. An early bomb from Luna's side, not really working out for him.
He's making it again anyways. Oh, wow. Gets a shot off, and then Darkstar finishes off the cleanup there. Mumbo getting some good shots in as well on top of that box there. And then Silly Billy getting in there and getting a double kill with his giant penis gun, also known as the original.
Yeah, and Klepto did get that final kill on the soldier that tried to bomb in on Indust. Luna's side the only one dropping for Indust We Trust on that round. So this might be a pretty quick fourth round for Indust We Trust.
Yeah, they are really just rushing in with a lot of momentum right now, getting a kill on Spammy.
Well, they have a full Uber, and the medic still has not responded, so they're going to pop in early, take advantage of this time.
Oh yeah, stuffing them right into the
and
spawn.
Soldier back
this
in
is
and just
over.
walk onto the cap.
That is over. Right now, Indust We Trust just flexing that DM muscle there. Randy and Chums barely even able to score any points that round.
Yeah, we have 2 points on a scout, 1 on a medic, and 1 on a soldier, and that is it.
Just
so now 4-1 for Indust We Trust over Randy and Chums, as this could be coming into the final round.
Randy and Chums just needs to really pull their socks up here and just try and make anything of what they got left. You know, just if they can run that back cap, run that back cap. Straight up fighting is not working out for you. Nice air pill by Showstopper on Luna's side, sending him flying into the area there, back area by the spire.
Randy and Chums just not coming in at all. I'm checking the metagun over here. They are running regular Uber and not crits. And they're still just losing players without even going to mid.
Kleptomaniac getting a double kill there. Mumbo getting a kill. Darkstar getting a kill. It looks like a near wipe there for Randy and Chums. Just able to get that scout and med out. But Luna's side moving up and going heavy, so it looks like we're going to have a heavy running in for this last point.
This is going to be a good Uber on Uber fight. So far, no off classes up on Randy and Chums.
It looks like Luna's side has his normal loadout there, which includes the KGB, which is probably a good thing to have, just because if you happen to get a kill with it, you could pull out that minigun and get some actual crits.
And you do see Fearless over here in the middle area, over by the stairs, hiding behind the barrels. Maybe trying to see if Indust We Trust are going to take that lower push and get a drop on the med.
Well, it certainly worked for them before. Oh, look at this! Here we go! And Fearless did find a heavy and did help take that heavy out or by quite a bit. Fearless running onto that point there, and that looks like their Uber is completely wasted. Indust We Trust just taking it upside the head.
I'm not sure if you saw what happened there, but Bill, instead of trying to kill anybody, jumped on top of the lamp on the last point.
Oh man, we don't call him Silly Billy for nothing.
Yeah, he was spotted really early and just took a bunch of rockets to the face. Didn't work out for him.
But that play you were calling out there, it's hiding behind the boxes, it completely caught Luna's side by surprise there. He did not even know it was happening. He took like 3 rocks before he even gets spun up.
Interesting kind of passive trap up here for Klepto at mid. This is the first time we're actually going to have to see Indust We Trust really defend a point.
Yeah, earlier on they were on their last, but yeah, they pretty much just pushed right on out.
Luna's side and Darkstar both down. This is going to be a push for Randy and Chums if they know it's good for him.
Yep, Randy and Chums have this right now if they... Oh man, look at the spam Fearless is taking.
Yeah, it was a failed bomb attempt. The det does go down. Klepto doesn't get a kill, but a lot of damage out on that pocket. Both Ubers have popped. Indust We Trust getting a little aggressive with theirs to the point where Indust was blocked out. Bill is going down. Indust is getting chased down and killed. It's exactly what Randy and Chums needed, just capitalizing on Indust We Trust mistakes.
It's all up to you, Mumbo. Do something clutch here. Come on, Mumbo. Mumbo not doing
Darkstar behind his enemy team, hiding over on the Gray Bridge.
Yeah, but Darkstar is totally... They know where he is, so... Really, the only...
Yep, and he's taken out.
Yeah,
might have caused a little bit of a delay. That might have actually saved second point.
Possibly, but
for now, anyways.
Is Luna's side actually going to try the spy again? He is disguised as an enemy scout. He is coming up behind the med there. Let's see what he could do. It's happened before.
It's a 50% advantage.
It's happened before. It might happen again. Here comes Luna's side. He's going right for that medic. Stabs in the back.
Drop. A fantastic play by Lunaside, really redeeming his fuck up from earlier.
Absolutely devious, taking that Uber out and putting the game right back into Industry Trust's hands.
So now Randy and friends actually kind of playing far back. One soldier went to go meet up his men, the other one kind of sitting in choke over here. Demo's the only one really playing forward.
Eyes on Kraka. Take a look at what Kraka is up to. And look at this! Mumbo doesn't even see it! Mumbo is completely oblivious! Kraka just sitting there! Mumbo not even knowing. Kraka jumps down. Kraka going for the final point. Does find a heavy on there. It's going to be DM versus DM for this point. What could Kraka do? Oh, he did not do it.
Oh, pretty popular spot. I think he was hoping that the entire enemy team would be baited out and he could just get an easy back cap like last time.
Yeah, well, he could have gotten that cap if he would have been able to DM the heavy there. And he got really close. 5 shots on his scatter gun before he got taken out.
Still 100 health left up on, who was that, Luna?
That was Lunaside, definitely. And yeah, basically you could kill a heavy in 3 hits if you land all meat shots. So, you know, his DM just wasn't there.
And Snowy getting in and taking out Klepto.
Darkstar down.
This middle point without a huge fight.
Absolutely, like, man, I am loving Randy and Chums as far as what they're trying to pull as tricks and stuff. Their tricks are just working really damn good. But there's a pop from Lunaside on Randy and Friends' medic.
This is another good play by Lunaside. But they're taking a lot of ground. They're in this lower lobby here before they even cap the second point. Might go right in. You do see Snowy taking a look at the points, seeing if he can get in there. With Luna and Mumbo down, this is kind of dangerous for Industry Trust right now, even though they do have a full Uber.
Well, we got Silly Billy getting a little bit aggressive here, going in there, spamming at the... Oh, looks like they're just going to take an Uber in. Silly Billy is on the medic, but has nothing loaded. Does get a good shot onto the medic there. He can finish the medic off. Bombs on in. Silly Billy has shotgun out. Down goes the medic. Silly Billy goes to the skybox, but the damage is done. And just getting a Uber Saw hit there in the chaos. Getting 50% Uber there. Looks like he got 2 Uber Saw hits. But then, the back cap happened!
Kraka just walking into last.
Kraka, absolutely brilliant, this man. He knows what he's doing as far as being devious. And this is really, really pissing off Industry Trust, I'm sure. Just because, you know, they're completely ignoring the DM and just going with the smart stuff.
Well, that's the 2 rounds I predicted for Randy and Chums to take. So this could, once again, be the last round if my prediction of 5-2 is correct. Bill going down really early, but Blackie Monster did die.
Indust is in lots of trouble here.
Not too far.
Indust down.
We just have Mumbo left alive. He's taking a lot of damage, 5 health, and gets taken out by Kraka.
Very nice plays there by Randy and Chums, showing that they do have some DM to go with their tricks, and this could very well be another round there for Randy and Friends if Industry Trust doesn't smarten up a little bit.
Our control point is being captured.
Well, Ubers are going to be about even, but Klepto getting really aggressive here on the point, putting a bunch of sticks up on there, forces the scout off. Industry Trust are going to opt to defend this as they know that neither team really has an Uber right now. Kraka going down pretty early in this fight that's happening. Darkstar's up sniper and takes out the medic Blackie Monster.
Nice shot by Darkstar there, showing that he can hit heads when he wants to.
It was a brilliant play, but Lunaside going in for a couple kills does get taken down. I'm really surprised they didn't push into mid with those 2 picks.
Yeah, for sure. They don't have a medic right now. I'm not sure why there isn't a little bit more aggression. Bill is the one who's forward.
Fearless over there trying to get like another sneaky play going. Forces the pop, but Snowy and Fearless do go down.
Well, Kraka is
Bill and Mumbo not looking good on health right now.
Kraka just sort of hanging out in the back. This is what Kraka likes to do. He just sort of hangs out in the back, but then Bill Lester is looking for him now, and he did get found out and completely dismantled.
Nobody went back to meet up with Blackie Monster, so Ubers are about even after the pop.
The control point is being contested.
What we
Industry Trust really need to check their hiding spots.
Yeah, they absolutely do. They've basically lost 2 rounds, almost lost a third to them. Kraka pretty much the one to do that every single time. Kraka is the guy who it's like playing Dota. Kraka missing, Kraka missing.
Kraka and Snowy are down right now, but neither team having an Uber quite yet. Blackie Monster almost picking it up. Fearless also going down, so Industry Trust going to capitalize on this. They're going in without their Uber. really just forcing
Point is being contested.
Randy and Chums pop theirs pretty early. Klepto standing on the point. Pretty good cleanup there, and that is 5-2 for Indus We Trust over Randy and Chums.
And that is GG. Mumbo having a little bit of a fight there with Kraka just at the end. Scout versus Scout. Mumbo doing absolutely destroying him. Just sort of Mumbo showing off that he's a really, really good scout as far as DM goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
So
this
Indus We Trust kind of manhandling this other team, but just forgetting to check for hiding spots at every turn.
well, that's probably one of the more entertaining matches I've seen, just because they were cutting, they were sneaky, they pulled rounds that they probably shouldn't have gotten based on their DM play, just because Kraka is a freaking brilliant guy.
Yeah, Ready Times didn't do anything revolutionary. They're the most obvious hiding spots, too.
Well, Industry Trust don't scrim all that much, so they probably aren't used to all these hiding spots and devious stuff.
I'd hope they are. I mean, it's Badlands. Everybody knows Badlands.
Well, we're going to have to see how it goes with the rest of the season, but absolutely great cast tonight. I thank you guys for joining in and watching and throwing out that hype there in chat. Were we going to get anyone in Vent Mumble before we signed out?
I don't think so, but we do have another cast tomorrow, same time, 11 p.m. That is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So we're gonna show this team a little love tomorrow.
So tell your girlfriends to wait for you because you've got to watch TF2. It won't break the mood, I assure you.
It'll be against Hanky Panky, who are a 10-2 team.
It's even
I'm not
Halloween themed. Or I mean
Yeah,
Halloween
once
themed.
again on
Derp!
Badlands.
Oh, yeah, I talk. I'm fun. How?
And there is a confirmed TF2 patch for tomorrow as well.
Yes, which may have new crates, which means new stranges. Strange original? Maybe tomorrow.
And there are promotional items for Brutal Legend as well.
Nah. I just
Well,
want a
you can-
strange original.
You can catch me on Reddit. After that patch, I'll be posting all of my findings there. Otherwise, hopefully that won't mess up the ESEA client or anything else too badly. From what I'm hearing, it might be a pretty big content patch. So hopefully this won't just completely screw up our cast plans.
Yeah, I think we're getting some speculation that there's going to be a $1,000 ring in the shop tomorrow. So make sure that you buy Mumbo one of those, Anthal.
Fuck no.
All right,
I will
folks.
take it home, son.
We're going to sign out. Thank you all again for joining us and hanging out and watching this awesome, awesome match. If anyone wants to buy me a $1,000 ring, feel free. I will happily accept it and sort of snicker at your buying habits. But either way, I have been Sud. I've been joined by Anthal. He's awesome. Say goodbye, Anthal.
Goodbye.
And yes,